Hey yo, it's your boy Zero. How are my number ones doing today? I'm not dead, obviously. But retail has been kicking me in the rear because this is the time of the year, which rhymes, that people really want to go and buy stuff, right? So there's that. And in case you're wondering, that the nickname there, that's for my fans here. So if you want to become a number one today, sub to the channel. And I know that I've been teasing quite a bit about not quite a bit, but I've been teasing a little bit about a Hololive China video that's a follow-up to what I did earlier, talking about kind of exposing, possibly exposing Hololive China's members, well, some member, not really members, some members, of, being two-faced. And I have some other info here, like anonymous contact talking to me about that kind of thing. So I look forward to that video. And if you want to, help the channel out, like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. But really, share the video. That really helps out the channel, get exposure out there. Especially, I want to root for these guys. I mean, I have no personal stake at all with these guys. But I do have a contact in there. Well, not a contact. I have an acquaintance in there that is working hard in there. And I really want to root for them. So not personal stake, but I have personal bias for this company. So yeah, that's really important for me. Important for them. I would love to get them, successful and off to a good start, after a strong start as well. So, anyways, let's go to the Facebook page of Otahoo. This is a Filipino company. It's the second kind of VTuber company I've talked about before, like as an introduction, and they revealed themselves a few days ago, like late Friday here or like early Saturday, because of course the Philippines is a different time zone to us here in the West, and they're based in the Philippines. And I know that a large chunk of my audience is in the Philippines, so I think you will enjoy this very much. This time I have some insider info from a contact I have. It's funny. It's fun to say I have a contact. Like, ooh, I'm a spy. I got contacts. That sounds really cool. But I'll call my contact Ota-chan for now. They have been very helpful, and I appreciate their time in talking to me and discussing about this company to help understand them a bit more, which is kind of cool. It's cool to talk to a company personally about things. It's real because I'm just a small channel, and I mean I'm relatively small, but I love that I can help them out where they can as well. So it's kind of a win-win situation here. You get VTubers, I get to make videos, they get to have coverage. Anyways, I'll call them Ota-san for the rest of the video. And Otahoo Project is the name. They have an official Facebook page and a Twitter account. I'll leave those links in the description below. And I don't actually have a lot of exposure to Filipino VTubers. The only one I know about, and I saw a little bit about, was like Lele, Lele. And I kind of just like fell off of that. Like, no offense, I'm just really bad at following people. Okay, I'm not saying anything about their content there. I'm just really bad at that. And their name here, I asked Ota-san about the name here, and their inspiration for the name comes from a local dessert from the Philippines called taho. So just take out the last two O's, the first O and the last O. They just made that to make a nice looking balance there. But it's really cool. I love that. Taho. It is made from soft tofu, a sweet sauce, which I assume from what I've seen, it's brown sugar of some sort, topped with sago pearls. Now, sago is a kind of a starchy thing, very similar to tapioca, but not the same, of course. So it's really cool. I like that. I like that kind of like local reference there. Another thing I like, their logo as well. Their logo is a yellow star with a hint of blue there, a little accent of blue. I really like that because if you've seen their flag, it is a red, white, yellow, and blue flag with some star motifs. I like that kind of nod to their nationality. I really like that a lot. And we go to more about. This is gonna be more about talking to Ota-san about the company. Hopefully it doesn't really cause Ota-chan to be angry because this is a totally different name. But yeah, this will be a little portion of this face-to-face, so if you want to just put it on the side for now, I'll let you know when I talk about the actual talent themselves. So I asked Ota-san about their goals and kind of inspiration around their tagline. One of their older promotional materials, which is a little outdated now, is "To the stars and the abysses." That's their tagline, and what kind of goals do they have set? So their tagline is inspired by the kind of talent they have and kind of the niches that they want to fill. They want to have a variety of content that speaks to people, and their talents the variety of their talents really shows that as well. And their goal is to set a stage, like they say here in this right here on Twitter, set the stage for our stars. So they want to have a stage for Filipino VTubers first. That's their first kind of big goal, is to be a competitor in that kind of space and want to stand with big companies as well, which is a huge goal. But I have high confidence again with them, because I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed that after China and Japan, of course Japan being number one, the Philippines seem to be a very large market for weebs and just anime lovers, right? So I feel like they are doing a great job right now in the timing of creating this kind of group. And so I might say Korea might be part of that, but I don't know anything about Korean animation and their appreciation of Japanese anime. So let me know in the comments about that, because I really don't know much about them. They also want to branch outwards. Like I said, the first goal is Philippines. They want to branch out to other places too. So maybe you'll see a Otahoo, Canada. Your boy might be a little fox boy VTuber. And I asked Ota-chan as well, what kind of support would you see with your talents, being a company, right? Because there's benefits and detriments that come with being part of a company. Mainly I was like, okay, what about their freedoms? Like, what kind of things do they get to do, right, with being under a company? Now, of course, they have restrictions on what they can and can't do, but they want to allow their talents to be as free as possible, with restrictions in place to help protect them and the company as well, which I can definitely respect. Sure, it's bad to have restrictions in some senses, but to have restrictions to protect the company and the talents, I'm very all for, especially if you want to continue on being, in a public space internationally as well. That's definitely a thing I want to look at. You want to look at being a company. And I really wanted to emphasize more about, like, what do they do to protect their talents, right? Because Ota-chan said, they want to protect their talents. And I asked that, they responded by saying that they have a network of managers and moderators that their talents can reach out to. So if they have any questions about things, they can do that. And they also monitor the scheduled streams in case something happens inside them, so they can advise them appropriately. Now, even with that in place, Ota-chan tells me that they do really have confidence in their talents and how they operate. So it's like not necessary to have that in place, but it's a good safety net, and I really respect that as well. Next, we want to talk about a little bit more about actually a little thing they mentioned as well. They're a small company, so they can appreciate all the help they can get. So if you want to go check out all their talent that we're going to talk about in a moment here, that'd be really great. And starting from the right of their talents here, we have all 5 of their talents for Gen 0, because some of them are already established, some of them have already debuted. And starting with the far left, we have Gira Makoto. Don't mind me, I just have another VTuber following me. Feels good. But yeah, talking about Gira. Gira is a trickster spirit that got trapped in our world after his collab. He actually did, so his debut, he did a collab in Among Us with some other VTubers as well. That's really ironic because from what I saw, he never got imposter, which is, again, a trickster spirit. Ironic. He wants to do play horror games. He seems to really like some pixel style ones, some older style looking games, which it's really cool. It's a niche that I have not really seen much of personally. So I would love to cheer him on doing his thing there. And next, I'll leave links again to their channels below when they're relevant, and I'll update the description when I can, because I know some of these don't have links to their platform that they like to do activities on other than Twitter. And next we have Hano the Hyena. Now, there's not much for his Twitter yet, but his YouTube channel, he does have his debut video, introduction video, if you want to call that. and he seems to be a bit of a memer. And as I understand it, Gira, I forgot to say, knows English and Tagalog. And here looks like, in addition to Tagalog and English, Hano knows Spanish. I think that's Espanol. He seems to be a bit of a memer. He has introduced himself as a hyena that somehow might be part of the illegal animal trade. So what's with VTubers getting lost? You know, it's really funny. I love that. They're just somehow just get lost. An apex scavenger just doesn't know his way outside of the Philippines. Next, we have a VTuber. Whoops, I forgot from my other take, but we got Hashie, English VTuber. She seems to know Japanese as well. I don't know what this last one, BSYA, is. I've never seen that short form, but just she looks like a normal person here, but she's not a person. She's a doggo, as we can see from this here. She's a doggo. I like that. I like the cute little bone hair charm here, hair pin as well. It's really cute. Now she's a doggo, but she also sings. And I saw her cover, or listened to her cover of a song called Kathang Isip. Now, I hope that pronunciation's not that bad. By Ben and Ben. I don't know Tagalog, but she seems to have a very solid voice in her, so I look forward to hearing more from her singing streams. She did an ASMR, but she apparently doesn't know how to do ASMR work, so don't worry, I don't know how it works either. Next, we have Ywuria. I had trouble actually pronouncing this, so I had to ask Ota-chan about that. And the W, just pretend the W is silent, but then again, it should work with the W. I'm just dumb because English is my second language. I had a stroke trying to read it. So what's interesting though, so her main profile image here, it's cool. That's cool, like rose or something out of her eye here, eye patch. It reminds me of a character named Zero. From the Nier Automata universe. She also has like a flower growing from her eye, so that might be inspiration there. But I don't know what she is. Is she a fox? Is she a cat? She's not a dog, as I can see. I don't know if that's like dog. Some dogs have those shaped ears. I don't know, but I am excited to see what she does. She has a cute little pinned video here. As far as you scroll down to her like other stuff, she's a fucking weeb. She's got cool keyboards too, so I look forward to see what she does. I wonder what she brings to the table as well, other than being a cute little animal girl. And lastly but not least, we have Shiori Katsumi. This is her Twitter. It's fairly new for a Twitter account, but as we can see here, she seems to like city pop. I don't know, 1988. She's like stuck in the year 1988. Is that the character? Indie VTuber, well, not anymore, I guess. But she has a love for old electronics and video games. So, older electronics, computer building ASMR, retro computer building ASMR. Want some of that? Anyways, that is all I have for coverage of Otahoo today. I wonder what you guys think about that, because I know I said Philippines is like a big market for weebs, and they're tapping into that. I feel like it's a very smart decision on their part to do so, and I'm wondering how you feel about that below. It's weird because there's always been a weird like anti-philo kind of like sentiment online. I don't know why. I've noticed that. But hey, I do like the people I know. And whoever is working on their Ota-chan, again, thank you very much for your time on that. And this is all my coverage for today. Leave your guys comments and thoughts down below. Remember to subscribe to the channel for that Hololive China video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.